So, a busy day in the house. Whilst Jay went dogging, housemates cleaned up. And Aaron cleaned up yet again, this time with play. Back of the net. Can you believe it? But what else have we noticed today? Well, Alex contemplates breastfeeding herself.
We're starving.
It's just a bit random. Now, Heaven paints herself as the mystical one in the house, but it's Louise who has gazed beyond the stars and into black holes.
And then Matt was naked. I saw up his bumhole and everything.
Right up there. It's in his genes. Harry just can't stop himself chasing little furry creatures. And sometimes I think the heartfelt serenity of a moment can be ruined when you can't remember someone's name. Who's your real friend in the house again, Maisie?
I said to you, you're my only good friend in here, Louis. Faye.
Faye. Tonight's panel features some of the sharpest tongues in the business. First up, she's me on a Saturday and Sunday, but she's here this evening, as am I, which makes it a little bit confusing. It's Alice Levine. Next, she's the comedy star who's shared the stage with some illustrious names, Gervais and Merchant, Armstrong and Miller, and tonight, Willis and Levine. It's Catherine Jakeway. And finally, a bout of food poisoning left him incapacitated last night, but England's rose is blossoming again. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pete Burns.
I'm glad to be back, but you got the wrong word.
What?
You said incapacitated, I was incontinent.
Are you feeling better, Pete?
Oh, I feel like $1 million, all green and crinkly.
Has it all stopped?
It's well, I hope so. I see there's a bucket here, just in case.
Under there, just in case. So let's have a little chat about this show we just watched. It's all kicked off yet again as the housemates got hammered yet again. Oh. Pete, life?
Life?
Pete,
Don't run my name.
Do you think life in the house has become one long, extended 1830 holiday?
I guess
yes,
I think it has, but I think with the ages and stuff like that, that's absolutely inevitable.
Yeah. And the amount of alcohol that they're getting.
God, they can't off supping and they're sobbing over wine and stuff like that.
I know, there's so many tears flowing.
Yeah, but you got to understand they're under tremendous strain. Is it 3 weeks now?
Yes.
Without TV, without magazines, without stuff like that, so that you
without
go
real
crazy.
life, really.
I mean, the celebrity one, we're in 3 weeks and we go a bit crazy, so they've got a hard thing ahead of them, so I think I'd be an alcoholic.
Imagine what they're going to be like on week 6, though.
Well, when they come out,
they've still got 3 more weeks to go after that.
They'll be completely institutionalised, like they've done a jail sentence, and the real world won't seem real.
Yeah. They'll be in that bar over the road afterwards.
No, they'll be at the psychiatrist.
Break loose. Now, it seems we're not the only ones to frown upon their antics. Looks like the communists have got involved as well. Ed Miliband would have us banned, apparently, from the newspaper today. Look. Ban Big Bro Fun. Oh. I don't know what I'd do in my summers if they banned us, so there'd be nothing to watch. Now, Catherine, they are living like pigs. Did you see the state of that house?
It was absolutely vile. But they're, like Pete says, it's the age of them, I think. I lived in a student house when I was 18 to 21, and I don't think it was vastly different to that. It is grim. But they haven't got somebody in there who's a sort of mother figure to kick their ass and tell them to clean it up. I think Harry's doing his best.
Did you have communal showers? Did you have to shower in front of all your fellow? Was it exactly the same?
It wasn't PE at school. But it was. I'm sure there was an awful lot of unidentified hair in the shower, and there was a lot of. No fags in the beds.
It wasn't that grim when you were in there. Was it
disgusting today?
No, but I didn't lift a finger to clean because I assumed, because it was TV, a cleaner came in. I don't know who cleaned it, but it was spotless.
They all kind of got involved tonight, which was quite nice.
Yeah,
they were given music and made to clean. It was also a bit like kicking out time at a nightclub tonight, Alice. There was rows, there was tears, there was a little bit of romance at the end of the night and a little fumble under the duvet. Are they having too much alcohol, though?
Are you kidding? No. If there wasn't so much alcohol, Maisie wouldn't have done her amazing sort of drunken, comforting, like, no, shut up, shut up, just slapping her around.
It was quite brave of her. You don't slap a wrestler.
Don't ever slap a wrestler.
Faye doesn't even blink an eye.
Faye was just like that. And also, Faye might not have got any had there not been quite so much alcohol in there.
Why did you just go? Got any?
Got any?
You did something really bad. Let's go into the audience. Who's up for a little chinwag? You all are! And why do you think they get on so well in the daytime, yet, you know, the witching hour comes and they're at each other's throats?
Obviously, it's because they haven't got alcohol induced in their systems. I think.
You think that's why?
Because they haven't got no alcohol in the day.
OK, so they get on then?
Yeah. And
then at night?
They're totally different people.
You think, though, if they're drinking every night and they're hungover every morning, I'm quite snappy. I mean, not obviously at the moment, because I don't drink at the moment. But when I do, it gets you quite depressed, doesn't it, the next day? You have that, like, that alcohol blues.
Maybe it's to the cameras, because they're trying to show a nice side when they're not drinking. And then, obviously, because they know they got alcohol inside them, they want a different side to come out. Maybe...
Well, they say the truth comes out when you pitch. That's pretty subdued as well.
Yeah, drinks in, wits out.
You what?
Drinks in, wits out.
Oh, I like that. Now, a lot of the rows, Catherine, seem to be coming from nothing. I mean, obviously alcohol-induced, but they're over nothing.
That always happens, though, doesn't it? But that's sort of the name of the game. You're putting all these people into this tiny environment and they don't see anyone else, they don't have any outside influences, and it's always... You looked at my bacon, you touched my crisp, you walked past my apple. There's always some sort of argument that comes out of absolutely nothing. And you're right, it seems to be happening every day.
Yeah.
At the moment. That's what the view is like.
A lot about food and drink.
That's what the view is like, the unexpected. And when you have alcohol, it makes you do stupid things.
Yeah. I think we like to see rational people as well, though, don't we?
No. You get too much of that, though, with them. You get too much of that. I mean, just the other...
You think they're too rational?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the weather has a big part to play.
Really?
Yes. They're all outside.
Tell me more.
The weather's lovely. They're all outside, so they're chillaxing. And then as soon as the doors are shut and they're in a trapped environment, that's when the arguments
So it's pent up alcohol aggression.
Definitely.
You what, Pete? Did you just say something, Pete?
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't blame me.
Okay. Now, Faye is often quite upset. She's an emotional little bunny, isn't she? Do you think she should lay off the booze?
No.
I think the first time she was upset was when Aaron hopped into bed. Right. Yeah. I think that was.
We've seen her cry in the diary.
That was her
quite
ego,
a few times,
and maybe it's because she's a nice person and she just can't believe the way everyone's acting. Maybe.
That was quite sensitive of her, though, over the wine thing. Like, I thought you were my friend and you didn't stick up for me. It's like, oh, get over it. It was like that much wine. Get a grip.
But I'm quite like that. Like, if I get angry, I cry. That's how my emotion comes out.
You're pregnant, Emma.
No, I mean when I'm not pregnant. When I'm not. She's not pregnant. Ahmed's with us this evening, guys. You're not going to smash any plates?
No.
Good. Do you think they behave worse than your year?
No way. No way. That was a real fight our year, you know, with the jungle cats and everything, lip gloss beach. That was something amazing. People were talking about it for years and years. Police was involved. This is just a small argument, nothing.
No?
Nothing major.
This is small fry.
Nah.
There ain't nothing going to come of it. Catherine, do you think the house is missing an older person?
Yeah. I do, definitely. I think it's a real shame that they haven't got an Ahmed figure. Yeah, Carol, she was so brilliant from before.
Yeah.
And then normally every year there's somebody who's sort of at least late 30s.
Yeah.
And I think the oldest person, me. The oldest person this year is 30, isn't it? Is it Aaron?
Aaron, and I think is Heaven 30 as well. I think those are the two.
Well, she's adopted that role, hasn't she? And I think that's why she's been so irritating, is because she's totally taken on the role of the elder statesman of the house, and actually she's not much older than the rest of them. So I think that's why
she's
they
unappointed. She's sort of like, I'm the boss. And
she just stood at the stairs, at the bottom of the stairs on that first night, going, "Oh, thanks for coming."
Help yourself to welcome.
Yeah.
Are you guys missing older housemates?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I think you need an older person in there to get them in the
Slap
zone.
them into shape. Slap them into shape. Everybody in agreement that we need older housemates?
It's like Club 1830s now, isn't it?
It is. Anybody happy with what we've got?
Well, no.
You're happy?
I think you're great.
I like him a lot. If you don't agree with this lot, then make yourself heard and take part in tonight's poll. All of the details are parallel avec la nuit ici. I speak French, yeah. Still to come, bringing her unique flavours to the latest goings-on in the Big Brother house, cooking superstar and fellow Brummie, Rusty Lee, is going to be right here after the break.
Fact or fiction? A, is it true that I used to have long hair? Or B, that Louis Spence was my dance teacher? I used to have really long hair. It came down to about here, platinum blonde fringe, all in the name of rock music.
Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side, wrestling with the main show like a sexually frustrated contract manager from Western Supermare, subtly trying to get us back on side after fingering our friend. Talking about Aaron, allegedly. Right, time now, ladies and gentlemen, for a visit from TV royalty. Yes, a telly icon walks among us, here to cook up a storm and share her thoughts on all the food action from the house. It's the one and only Rusty Lee! I'm so happy you're here! So happy! I love Rusty Lee so much!
Oh, bless!
So, Rusty...
Hi there, hello everybody, hello! I'm enjoying the accent, the claim, it's lovely, oh I love
Let's
it!
just bow to you. So tonight you're going to be preparing two dishes for us,
Two dishes
right?
for you, yeah.
In honour of our house.
Yes.
So you're doing a jerk-off chicken.
Normally called jerk chicken.
Okay, that's in honour...
Well, I have a friend who does call it jerk-off chicken, so you're all right.
Okay, good. That's obviously in honour of Mark and Jay.
Yes.
And you're going to do Rusty's banana milkshake.
Yes.
With all the bananas left over from the task the other day.
And a bit of specialities going into it, a bit of rum.
Okay. I'm going to have it pre-rum.
Yeah, you're not having any rum. We're not giving baby any rum, no.
No rum. Okay, so talk us through the jerk-off chicken.
Now, the jerk chicken, well, first of all, we're going to make a jerk sauce. Are you being naughty over there?
They are being naughty.
We're going to do a jerk sauce, and it's what it is. The jerk part of it is because in the Caribbean, it's basically when you make the sauce and when you put the jerkmen. They are called the jerkmen.
It's not a slip of the tongue.
It's not a slip of the tongue. And they mix the jerk together, the mixture. Oh, you are so rude. And they mix it all together, and when you eat it and it's so lovely, it jerks you back. There you have it.
Okay.
Or it's a barbecue. So
we've
it's
got
really
spices.
simple. Everything's at the front there. Let's take this off.
Yeah.
I'll put some gloves on. Anyone need anything? So I'll put my gloves on. And all the things are here that's going to go into it. The lovely Scott's body pepper, which is lovely, hot, but it's got a nice sweetish flavour, but it's very hot.
Okay.
We've got bay leaf, which I've chopped up. We've got garlic. We've got allspice. And allspice is lovely if you know the smell of it. It's almost like a taste of Christmas. That's all. I like that lovely flavour.
Lots of cinnamon.
Cinnamon's going in. So all these lovely spices are going in. Salt. Oil's going to combine it, so no water goes in it, and you've got red and green peppers and onions. So
you whack it all in.
We're going to pop them in together.
And that all brings it together.
They're going to pop in together. You're chasing me. She's running me along here. I've heard this before. You trying to get me to hurry up?
No. Do you tenderise the breast before you put the jerk on?
You have to put... Do you want me to make this? You have to...
Do you have to massage them?
You have to squeeze them together like this, right?
Yeah.
And really massage the mixture into the breast.
Okay.
That's the way to get... Yeah.
Okay.
Rogering came close to my mind, but I shouldn't say that.
Okay, so whilst you're doing this, I'm going to talk to you about the housemates as well. So they spent £398 this week.
Really?
They had a £398 shopping budget, which works out to about £4.70 per person.
It's a good job they're not in a whole people's home, innit?
How would you advise
they get
them?
£2 something for a day, you know, and they got luxury in there. How much?
£4.70 per person per day.
Okay.
So how would you advise them? How would you advise them to spend it?
I would encourage them to spend it wisely. But I would encourage them to buy, to think of their separate needs.
Yeah.
They should sit down and decide what they like.
Right.
And one person should say, okay, what do you want? What do you want? And write a list of everything they want. What would you like for breakfast?
So structure it a little bit more.
Yeah. What would you like for breakfast?
Sausage and egg.
So Rusty.
So you see, if you wanted sausage and egg would be what? 10 pence for one egg, and a sausage might be 10 pence.
And if you buy them bulk,
if you buy in bulk, it's going to be cheaper.
Exactly, and you can make omelettes and all sorts.
Absolutely.
Right,
so
Rusty,
that's your breakfast sorted.
They tried to spend.
Yeah.
They tried to order. Sorry, listen to this. It's ridiculous. They tried to order 1,500 cans of lager.
You're kidding me. You're kidding. You are kidding me.
Cans. So
that is crazy.
How much of a budget you can mix away? How much of the budget do you think is appropriate to spend on booze?
Now they've got £4 how much each?
£4.70 each.
So the 70 pence each is plenty, I think.
They'll never last. They'll never last, Rusty.
They wouldn't shut up.
So how much do you blend this?
As much as that.
Oh, okay, brilliant. Now, every year there's a dominant figure within the kitchen.
Yes.
This year it's Heaven, as we've all seen.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is. Do you think she's trying to dominate the house by doing that?
Well, I think what it is she's a bit older than the younger ones, isn't she? She's a bit older.
Yes.
So she's probably come from a family where she's been in charge, or she's been allowed to,
or the oldest.
Yeah, the oldest, where she's been allowed to take charge, and she's used to it, so she thinks she might do that. Oh, get on with it, Ruth. She might be able. That's how it should look. That's what I wanted to do.
Well, that looks good.
That's how it should look.
Splash your top, Rusty.
I don't, I never splash my top.
Good,
you know?
good.
It's funny. I'm not telling you off. I'm just saying. People go, shouldn't you put an apron on? No, because...
Can you believe that Alex can't boil an egg?
That is... Come on! That is ridiculous!
Although I can't boil an egg either.
Yeah, you can. I bet you can. I bet you know how to put it in. At least you put it in the hot water.
I know how to put it in, yeah.
Exactly. The egg in the water.
Okay.
You've got 2 minutes, say. But I like a hard one.
Keep massaging, because we've got to do this shit. We're running out of time.
So this is how you do... Can you see this?
Yeah, you're giving it a good like, turning over, Rusty.
Can you see it? See? Lovely. And you notice I put my gloves on, and you just squeeze it in. Honestly, this is really look at her in the oven. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in.
Okay, how long do you put it in the oven for?
Now you let this marinate. So
how long?
You marinate it. You can give it an hour or so at least, or overnight, and you marinate it.
Okay.
And then that is then lovely and ready to bake.
And then how long in the oven?
You pop it on in the trays like this. Pop a bit of oil on it, and you bake it because there's a lot of them, you bake it for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours, because it's going to on about 180. Keep a check on it, and it'll come up lovely. So that gives you your jerk seasoning. You happy with that? Exactly.
Now let's crack on with the shake.
Okay.
And let's talk about sexual tension. Because there's a lot of it in the house.
Yes.
There's Jay and Louise, there's Aaron, and kind of everybody, really, isn't there? So is there any food that you think can help love blossom?
My aphrodisiac.
Which is what?
Oh, it's lovely. My aphrodisiac, which Caribbean women make for their husbands on a Sunday.
Okay, let's keep making
Let's keep making up. And it's really, you know that. There's a Caribbean girl in there that make it for the husbands on the weekend.
Can I do anything to help you?
Well, not really. You can talk to me.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
the banana's going in.
Yeah.
This is lovely. She's hurrying me up, but
no.
This is not. This is lovely to have.
Yeah.
And it's nice. You can have this
before the booze goes in.
Before. That's a banana in. That's some milk.
Yeah.
Right. And to that we're going to put some nutmeg.
Oh, I like
lovely.
Nutmeg. I like nutmeg.
Some yogurt.
Oh, not keen on yogurt.
Take it back
Do you
out.
see that look she just gave me? That was vicious.
No, I don't want to upset you, do I? I'm feeding two here.
So let's carry on with this.
Baby. And honey.
Honey.
Honey goes in.
And then ice?
Ice is going in as well.
Okay,
yes.
and then blend.
Oops. It's getting frisky, that is.
I need to ask you about fish fingers.
Okay, go on.
Because there was a row a couple of weeks ago about fish fingers. Is it a food worth arguing over?
A lot of people, can you hear me? A lot of people say no. Or I say yes, argue about it, because I like fish fingers.
Fish finger sandwiches?
Yeah, fish fingers are nice. They are. Yes, they are a treat.
Right then, let's have a look at this smoothie.
So this is lovely.
Shall I get some glasses ready?
This, I'm letting her have. Oh, look at me. I'm not allowed to give you any.
They're all getting
done.
That.
Oh, no, let me have some. But this one is without the rum. That's for you to taste.
Now put some rum in it and you have
I'm going to put some rum in it, which is half a pint of rum.
That's lovely, really nice.
It's all right.
Really good. Rusty, thank you so much. Rusty Lee, everybody. All the details are on the website, so if you want them, go check it out. Now, from one saucy bird to another, she was somewhat jealous of Jamie's successful sideline in directing. Sandwich bag, anybody? So we sent Alice on a Big Brother directing course.
Have you ever wondered how we managed to whittle down 24 hours of Big Brother action into only an hour for the evening show? No? Well, I'm going to show you anyway, so... This is where the magic begins. This is where the story producers weave together all that babble that the housemates chat. Let's go meet one. I am here with Leon, senior story producer. That sounds really important, doesn't it?
It's vaguely important. It's not that important.
Oh, okay.
Vaguely.
I've been ill-informed. You've been a bit on the side quite a few times. Has it changed your life?
Obviously. Every day. It's a joy every time. I love it. Yes.
Now, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but there's a little love story going on called Aaron, Maisie and Faye.
Yes.
I think maybe you should cover that.
Yes, we are on it. And Aaron and Faye are getting quite close. He seems to have ditched Maisie now.
It's like a soap opera,
It is
isn't
a soap. It is. It's a reality soap.
Like Neighbours when it was good, when Carl was in it. Kennedy. Press. Stationary. I'm here in the gallery with Ben, who is house director extraordinaire. I always like to put extraordinaire in there because I think it's what you demand.
Yeah.
So what exactly is a house director and what do you have to do?
Basically sit down the front and we cover the housemates 24 hours a day.
So basically you tell the cameras where to point and then just cut between the shots?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm pretty sure I could do that. This is the first thing you have to do as a house director.
Yeah, so...
Handy. Don't follow Heaven. She's dead to the world. That hair is positively revolting, isn't it? Apparently someone's dropped out. They really need my help, so I'm going to have to get on the desk, which, needs must. So whenever you're ready, Ben. Sand, I'd like Aaron's mic, please. I need a close-up of Jay's chest. I said a close-up of Jay's chest. There he is. We've got his torso. Boom. Crisis averted. Casalab. Spanish. Security. So I found me a camera operator. I found Sam on camera 1, the big guns. Do you ever kiss the mirror if there's a pretty girl on the other side?
I don't kiss the mirror, no.
Oh, right, okay. That sounds ominous. I don't kiss the mirror. Well, Sam, I don't want you to miss any action because of me, so I should leave you to it.
Okay, then.
And I'll let you know if you need to be anywhere else at any particular mirror.
Right,
Otherwise,
okay.
stick tight, okay? I told him it'd be easy. Watch this. What's that? Close up on Jay's chest. Every time. Sweet.
Answer your question, but who'll be there next week? Here are the numbers you need to save your fave. Love it.
Who steers? You decide. To save Aaron, call 09016161701. To save Arden, call 09016161702. To save Heaven, call 09016161707. Calls cost 36p from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may vary, and from mobiles will cost considerably more. Or simply go to our page on Facebook, Big Brother UK, and follow the links. There's a minimum Facebook credit purchase of £1. One vote on Facebook will cost no more than 7p. For full terms, channel5.com/bbvote. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show.
Is it true that A gate crashed the Rio Sambodrimo Samba Stadium in Brazil and performed for millions of people, although I wasn't on the schedule? Or B, is it true that I ate 7 hamburgers, vegan, in the space of half an hour? I gate crashed the Rio big Sambodrimo Carnival and I performed for millions of people and it was fab.
Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. If loving reality television is wrong, then take me now, but you'll have to take 11 other series of offences into account. Yeah. So it was only this time last week, thanks for that delayed laugh, I love it, that we were asking whether Rebecca or Heaven would survive the public vote. But a week is a long time in the Big Brother house. Pete, how do you think the atmosphere has changed since Rebecca got the boot?
I don't actually think it's really changed because the focus was very much on Rebecca and Arden smooching up in bed and stuff like that. Now it's giving more of them more airtime. And initially
now it's kind of on Aaron smooching up to
Well, it is,
whoever.
yeah, but it still doesn't... Even though it's on Aaron, it's only been, 2 or 3 days that it's been on Aaron, but with Rebecca it was kind of longer.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get to me as much. It's not as irritating. And I initially wanted Heaven to go, but then I make a huge mistake. She makes great telly.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't get rid of the colourful characters because we did that with Rebecca.
Yeah, totally. Look, the viewers are agreeing too. What do you think about how Aden has been reacting? He seems a little bit lost.
Yeah, he does a bit. I think he was in there just mainly to sort of kiss Rebecca's face, wasn't he, initially, and like, get all up in a grill and like, and now I think he's missed his chance to sort of show who he really is. Everyone's sort of overlooked him now because everyone's made their little bonds and done everything, and he was just too busy lying on top of her, so it's too late. It's a little bit too late.
I think he's still got time.
You what, Catherine, sorry?
I think he's still got time to come through. I'm quite keen on Ardell, and I think he could have one of those brilliant Big Brother journeys where he sort of goes from being just a sort of wet weekend about Rebecca and turn into something a bit more interesting.
What do you think he's got to offer?
I think he's quite funny and he's sweet. He's so young, and I like his stuff with Anton, although I don't like Anton massively.
Yeah,
but
he's got a temper as well. He can be quite a fiery.
Sorry, there's a guy over here saying no, and I want to know what he's knowing about.
Right, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
At first, when Aden went into the house, I thought, you know what, great.
I thought he could be a potential winner.
Yeah, he could add flavour to the show. But out of you've got Aaron up for eviction, you've got Heaven, and you've got Aden. Heaven definitely adds value to the show because she's entertaining. I want Aaron in the house because you've got the thing with Faye, Maisie, and Tom.
You want people who are creating stories.
And then since Rebecca's left, he's adding no value to that. He needs to go.
I want to see emo Aden.
Oh, no, I feel sorry for him. Then
No, you know the picture that we saw of him earlier when he was a little rock kid? I want that Eden.
Oh, with the fringe.
With the little fringe going on, yeah. There it is behind you. Look at him.
God, it looks about 11.
I want to see what he was like.
He looks like Justin Bieber.
He is a bit like Justin Bieber. No, don't sing, don't sing.
That was £1 million.
Catherine, who's made the biggest impression on you this week?
This week, Aaron, he's been a big story, hasn't he?
For the right or wrong reasons?
I think the right reasons, and it could easily have been the wrong reasons. The whole thing this week could have easily been Aaron's been playing around all over the house, but actually it sort of feels like you almost feel a bit sorry for him that he's just sort of bumbled into these situations by mistake. No. And he's... No, I don't think he is. He's from a small town.
He knows what he's doing. He's a player and he's playing.
You think this is
Aaron has got nothing on Aaron. Aaron
Exactly. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Okay, so if it is a game, are you liking it?
Yeah.
No?
I'm loving it. It's nice.
Oh, I thought you went... No. Why is it that everyone then, Pete, girls and boys, just love him?
He's like a male pimp.
He's not my taste, but he's probably the most conventionally handsome guy in there.
Yeah.
He looks like a shaving product ad. You know those ads for shaving, stuff like that?
Yeah.
And people are attracted to that, though they try and say they're not. They're attracted to that. He is.
He's like a rat. He looks like a weasel.
No, he's not. Like, you're just saying that because you're a lesbian.
Do you think as well the younger girls are kind of seeing this kind of older, hot guy that they want a piece of?
Yeah, I do think so, but I don't agree that he's a player. I don't think he's ever been among people like that in his life, and he's had a mini nervous breakdown.
Yeah. He's from a small town. He's got that accent. He could never be a villain with that accent.
He's not what he looks like. He's not what he looks like.
A weasel. In what way, Pete? In what way?
Well, he looks like a player, doesn't he?
No. But you think he's a softie underneath?
I think he's completely confused. He's never met people like that in his life. He's in shock. He's traumatised, and he's making the best of it.
Go on, what were you going to say?
You know what, yeah?
But he makes great telly.
He's led on Tom, right? He's led on Maisie.
He hasn't led them on.
He didn't lead Tom on.
He led them on. He's been kissing Tom in the back of the neck.
Tom is doing
I don't think anyone could leave Maisie on, to be honest. I think she's quite up for a good time.
Okay, I put it in the wrong context. Basically, Maisie, he kissed Maisie.
Yeah.
He was in the bed with Faye, and then Maisie jumped in. He thought, ooh, let me spoon Maisie.
No, but Maisie did go from Jay's bed to Aaron's bed.
Yeah, and then Aaron took advantage of the opportunity. Thought, she's bed hopping.
No. Faye jumped out of the bed and said to Aaron, spoon Maisie.
Yeah,
what's he going to do? He's a horny guy. She was horny. I did it.
Why do you think Faye said that?
I love it. Forget you lot.
Faye said that in sarcasm, though. You know, she was in bed with Aaron. Maisie got in the bed. Aaron seemed more interested in Maisie as far as Faye was concerned. So in a sarcastic way, she said, oh, why don't you spoon Maisie?
Okay, I think he does genuinely like Faye. Yeah, I do think that. This is Jay's friend, everybody. This is Matthew, who's with us this evening. And this is Jay's cousin. Now, do you think anything will happen with Jay and Maisie? Because that was the original pairing.
No. I think she's the easy option. And if he wanted to...
Does he like the easy option?
If he just wanted a quick roll around, he would have pursued her. He was happy with the wank-off competition with Mark.
How about Louise? Is anything going to go on there?
He's got a little glint in his eye for Louise. I think there's something special.
A little glint in his eye?
Yeah.
He goes just, like everyone's saying, like a robot. He doesn't know what to say around her.
I think if he was that up for it, though, he would have made his move by now, and it would have been... Bosh happened.
I think it looks like it's the kind of girl that he would like to settle down with, maybe. Yeah. And quickly to the panel, who would you like to see nominated next week, or who would you nominate next week if you're in the house?
Well, because I'm blonde tonight, I'm feeling in a good mood. I can't nominate anyone because it means so much to each of them to win, and I've got to have more time. I make snap decisions, and I'm really aware of that, and I haven't made a snap decision who I'd like to see. I don't want Heaven to go now.
Okay.
They are all really likeable.
The good telly I want.
You have to nominate someone next week, then.
Louise.
So. And? No. Come on, we've got to move on. Anton.
After we're looking forward to his birthday party when he won't snog anyone, and then he might as well go after that.
Yeah. If Aden doesn't go, Aden and Anton.
Aden and Anton. Right. Okay. Now, one housemate who might be pleased to see the back of Aaron on Friday is Faye. Here's an exclusive clip from tonight.
I reckon I'll end up leaving him.
No, you won't.
No, I'm being serious.
You won't, because you'll regret that. You'd rather be evicted than leave.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
You're saying no, you don't give a shit, whereas really you actually do. And you need to make your mind up, Faye, about people.
How can I make my mind up about someone who I don't know whether they're being genuine or not?
If you're questioning it, then why believe their true side?
I said to Mark tonight, I was like, talking about Aaron, he was like, no, we really does like you. How do I not know that they've got a bet on?
You don't know, Faye. You don't know anything.
But what I'm saying is, the other night when me and Aaron were in bed, Aaron looked to Mark and went, yeah. And I was a bit like...
See, that's not right. That's not right. And now I feel like a dickhead.
I think I fucking feel, at least you haven't said you really liked him and that you were starting to like him. I've told like 4 people tonight that I'm starting to like him.
Sorry?
She hasn't told him that.
She has told him.
When?
You'll see it in a little while.
Right, okay.
You'll see it in a little while. There's so much to see on this show. There's a clip coming up later on where she tells him that she likes him. So she's obviously feeling a little bit silly now. What do you guys think?
Lots of reasons to walk out the house because you feel silly. Everyone feels silly at least 4 times a day.
Do you think it's just? Do you think it's the age thing? She is 19.
I think the whole damn scenario's down to the age thing. It's hormones going off. It's like puberty.
If I got a pep talk from Maisie, I'd be like, right, that's it. There's no point in carrying on. She's just like, no.
Do we believe the pep talk Maisie's giving her?
She's...
No?
We were saying Maisie only does really sort of drunken, doesn't she? She's just like, no, you're wrong.
Okay. Join us after the break when I'll have all the news on the phantom farter wreaking havoc in the house. Yes. In the meantime, let's not forget there's an eviction tomorrow night. Here are the details you need to save your faith.
Who steers? You decide. To see if Aaron, call 09016161701. To see if Arden, call 09016161702. To see if Heaven, call 09016161707. Calls cost 36p from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may vary and from mobiles will cost considerably more. Or simply go to our page on Facebook, Big Brother UK, and follow the links. There's a minimum Facebook credit purchase of £1. One vote on Facebook will cost no more than 7p. For full terms, channel5.com/bbvote. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show.
Fact or fiction? A, I cried the first time I saw High School Musical. Or B, I played a car crash victim on Holby City. I'm not made of stone. I did cry the first time I saw High School Musical.
Welcome back to Bet on the Side. The pregnant one, the ginger one, and the rude, hairy one. All we need now is a sporty one, and we got ourselves a girl band. Here's today's news. At 3:07, Big Brother decided Louise would look good with a bit of rubber. Sexy.
So, Louise, Big Brother would like you to tell Jay that you've been feeling a little gassy all day and that you've been farting like a trooper. Because you were so embarrassed about this, you would like him to cover for you if you do it again in public.
If I fart in front of someone, will you say it's you?
I'll see it, man.
Brother, this task is very hard.
You can. Say you can't, you're right. If you say you can, you're right.
Sorry.
Absolute squirrel.
I love it. He wouldn't kick her out of bed for farting, would he? No way. At 6:46, the boys finally decided who's the biggest in the house.
What? Okay, what size is yours?
Oh, right, you can't smoke that.
Mine's about 10. 10
inches, about that. No, mine's like 8.5, 9, touching 9.
Mine's like 7.5, pushing 8.
Okay, that's a lie. 10.
No, I'm dead serious.
Okay, 10, that's
I'm
good.
not gonna lie about it. Like
10, that's
would.
good.
I would nothing to lie about.
You know when you try and force it, I try and force it above 8.5.
Doesn't work.
I measured it for a year though. Can do it grown. Do you think so? Can do it grown.
I reckon you can always get another inch sometimes when
sometimes it feels like it.
I just don't have a ruler at the time.
Exactly. Stop, hold on.
No! Look!
10 inches? 10 inches? I bet Rebecca Soberly gets the food tomorrow night from the house. And this evening, as a reward for her flatulence task, Louise won a romantic chippy meal with Jay.
Cheers for me, Chip.
Oh, you're welcome. You're a bit of a dick.
I thought it was cringy.
I can't.
I was going to attempt to kiss you, but I thought, fuck that, I flapped it. Flapped it, lads. Sorry, you know, if you're watching it home, no.
I want him to kiss. He flapped it this time, but who knows, it might happen later on, and we will keep our eye on that for all of you. So, who'll be making the news next week while Aden, Heaven and Aaron are all still there? We put your questions to them.
Aden?
Yeah.
Lyrically, which rapper do you most associate yourself with?
If I had to associate myself with someone, it'll probably be Plan B-ish. Be like Plan B.
Plan B-ish, I love it.
Plan B-ish.
Aaron? Do blondes have more fun?
How very dare you? How dare you? How inappropriate.
If you could pick your eviction music that you'll walk out to on Friday, what song would you pick?
You Can Keep Your Hat On.
It Wasn't Me by Shaggy.
Mine would have to be Beautiful People by Chris Brown.
Give it out, beat.
Because you got to live your life. Live your life.
Who do you think will go on Friday?
I don't know.
I think Heaven's the safest.
No, why are you saying that? Don't.
Well, that's my opinion.
Okay.
I think Heaven's the safest. I think it's between me and Ads. Ads has obviously got the young girls screaming and the Hat fans. I've got pensioners who can't text who probably like me.
And it's going to be an emotional day anyway, but I hope I stay.
It'll be hard for anybody who leaves.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a mad week.
Would you rather be ugly and rich or beautiful and poor?
Ugly and rich.
Beautiful and poor.
Wait, did I say ugly and rich?
Yes, you did.
No, that's not what I meant at all. Oh my God!
You said it now! You said it now!
I didn't mean that. Do you know why I meant that? Do you know why?
Superficial, girl.
I'm not superficial. I done it the wrong way.
Money can buy you masks, so I'll go for ugly and rich.
I meant beautiful and poor, yeah?
Big Brother will have to take your first answer.
Yeah.
Yes!
Big Brother's bit on the side would like to thank you for answering their questions.
And a bit BB on the side.
Splendid.
Keep yourself safe.
Reaction. So, you have some footage for us, don't you?
I do. Breaking news from this evening.
Uh-oh.
No, the people that I'm wary of, yeah,
Sorry?
are people you wouldn't expect. Maisie. She won. Yep.
She's
Faye.
Faye.
I'll tell you what, she's what I worry about. Like,
Maisie.
put it this way,
Basically.
let me say something, yeah. Let me say something. Lou and Alex love them to bits. They love them.
What is happening here?
Basically, they finally understand that Maisie is a little bit of a stirrer.
Really?
Yeah, the boys have finally got her number now, which is good news, I think. Cause
they're clocking her.
Yeah, they're clocking her. And earlier on, Faye told Aaron that she liked him, and now she's down it again, and it's because Maisie and her meddling.
Which is the clip we saw earlier on. And Maisie's giving her the advice.
Exactly.
Okay, poll result?
Poll result. We asked, would you like to take a club 18 to 30 holiday with the housemates? Yes, no, or only if Jay McRae rubs in my suntan lotion. And everyone said, yes, please. And yes, I'd like to go on the whole thing, so maybe that's all.
Helen, thank you so much. That's all we've got time for. Tune in tomorrow. It is the big one, eviction night. Pete's going to be here, Rebecca will be here, Kirsten O'Brien and top news hound Dean Piper, and of course Aaron Aden or Heaven. Happy birthday, Richard Smith. I love you and good night.